Good evening, students. Today this is my first video to all of you, and I'm going to start pericyclic reactions on your demand. Now, before discussing pericyclic reactions, we will first give you introduction of various organic reactions and how they occur, though you all are very well aware of all these things. All the organic compounds are made up of covalent bonds, you all know this, and during any chemical reaction, what happens? Covalent bonds are just broken up of the reactant and new bonds are formed by the overlapping of orbitals of various reactant molecules. During these reactions, during any type of organic reaction, whether it is addition, elimination or any reaction, what happens? We generally have seen the formation of reactive intermediates such as carbocations, carbanions, free radicals, nitrines, carbenes, etc. And in some cases we have observed the formation of transition states. What is the difference between a reactive intermediate and a cyclic and a transition state? A reactive intermediate is somewhat long-lived species than the transition state, and therefore the reactive intermediates can be isolated, can be studied, whereas the transition states cannot be isolated and cannot be studied. So now what happens? What are the pericyclic reactions? Pericyclic reaction, name itself has the term cyclic. So there are some special type of special class of reactions in organic chemistry in which no transition state and no reactive intermediates basically are formed. Only very short-lived cyclic transition states are formed. Cyclic is very important, and therefore these reactions are known as pericyclic reactions because of the presence of these cyclic transition states. Now, how these cyclic transition states are formed? In this, what happens? These reactions are concerted reactions. What do you mean by concerted reaction? Concerted means any reaction in which bond formation and bond breaking process takes place in a single step. That means all the reactions in which conversion of reactant into the product takes place in a single step without the formation of any intermediate are known as concerted reactions. Now, what are some very important characteristics of pericyclic reactions are that we can say that these reactions are nothing else but these are simple the molecular rearrangement reactions. In this, the transfer of electrons takes place within the molecule in most of the time, and because these reactions do not involve the presence or the formation of reactive intermediates, therefore these reactions are generally independent of the presence of polar solvent. And second very important point is that these reactions do not need any type of reagent to start with. These reactions are just induced or initiated by heat and light only. So main characteristics of what are pericyclic reactions? All the reactions which occurs in a single step with the involvement of cyclic transition state are known as pericyclic reactions. These reactions are induced by heat and light, and these reactions are independent of presence of any of the polar solvent. Now this was the very basic concept of pericyclic reaction, because I think before to start any reaction or any topic, you must know the basic concept of that particular reaction or particular topic. Now pericyclic reactions have been classified in three main categories. First one is electrocyclic reaction, second is cycloaddition reaction, third is sigmatropic reaction. Beside this, there are some other reactions which also come into the category of pericyclic reactions, such as ene reaction and group transfer reactions. So this is what I was going to tell you in this video, in this very short video. I'm just going my next video immediately. In that video I will explain you what are electrocyclic reactions, what are its characteristics, and how the electrocyclic reaction takes place.